Let's get it in. We in and out. We in and out. Get the 100 burpees. We got 100. Good. Oh boy. Get that. Perfect. There we go. Good. Stretch it out real good. Stretch it out real good. All right, let's get it. We got 100. We got 100 burpee push-ups, and we out here. Cause we got to run 5 miles back. So let's get it. 10. 90 more to go. Let's go. Now we go quick. 1. That's 20. That's 20. That's 20. In between time. I told you I do real life. Y'all see kids here. I do a lot of volunteering under my contract. Like I said, I do real stuff. So I'm getting my workout in between time. They over there training the kids. I'm cool. I just came to check, make sure everything cool. Finish my workout. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. It's 30. That's 30. I'm pooped already. Let's go. Woo. Yeah, we got 100, baby. Yeah, and that's just a modifying it. When I show y'all what I do at the end, that'll be 1. But let's go. Take your time. And if you can't do the burpee, you modify it. You go boom, boom, boom. 1 leg back, 1 leg back. When you come up, bring 1 leg to you. Come up. That's a modified burpee. That's a modified burpee. Let's go. Now we add the push up. Let's go. 1. That's 50. That's 50. Let's go. Let's go. Halfway there. Halfway there. 5, 4. Let's go. That's 60. 5, 4, Ready? Three more. Two more. Last one. Back to burpees. Keeping that heart going. 5, 4. We at 70. 3. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Slow the heart rate down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Control it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhale, exhale. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go. We on set 70. Set 70. Let's get money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 80. I think that was set, what that, 70? We on set 80. We on set 80. Three, 2, 1, 0. Four, 5. All right. We got 20 more burpees and we done. More burpees and we done. Looking good. Let's get that heart going a little bit more. Let's punch. I like to get that heart rate going. That back foot, see this back foot, it should never be flat. You don't want that heel to touch the ground, because this I'm gonna show you how to move. And I call this my shotgun. When I pop, 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 pop. or and I can slip. When I always keep that up. We slipping, slight, slight. You can punch back, you can punch forward, you can punch back, you can punch, 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 all day long, all day long, all day long. So I like to do the Philly shuffle, but you got to be good to work that shoulder. You got to protect this, because I get close combat. I study Wing Chun, so I get close. So I'm hitting all this. I'm constantly grabbing you, turning you. So if you ever seen, I'm gonna bring out my wooden man one day. If you ever seen Wing Chun, they study on the wooden dial. I have all that in my back in Arizona. Punching bag, speed bag. Some stuff I just don't want to show to the world. I do it privately with my muftis. I teach all my muftis martial arts and Wing Chun, just basic defenses. And if they want to go further, that's the special classes that I teach. But a lot of combat I do is sticky hand, close up, Wing Chun. I'm hitting and turning. I'm constantly using both hands. If you ever seen my Wing Chun, my little metal wheel, and I work with my hands, make them move fast. A lot of stuff I do forward thrust, forward thrust, forward thrust. My kicks and everything be forward, but I do so much. And my blocks be like punches, because I'm always grabbing, diverting, and punching. I'm always turning. And I know the pressure points. I always hitting in certain parts of the body to knock you out. And I hit you here in the kidneys, it's a wrap. And I'm getting ready to be 48. I'm getting ready to be 48. I do this every day. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 90. 10 more. We just did 100 burpee challenge. Less than what? Less than 20 minutes. And I did abs. I did a little workout with it. But 20 minutes and you in and out. It's a total body workout. And I'm gonna show you a couple other things. We got one more set. Stretch it out. Try to touch the back of that foot. This whole ab workout. I'm telling you, that body got to move. And your body is the weights. I use weights sometimes, but everything I do natural. I do push-ups, I do dips. I got the little pull-up bar on all the doors in my house. So I do pull-ups every room I go in. If I go to the bathroom, room in the closet, I got to do pull-ups. Here at the ranch in Michigan, where my parents stay, where I take care of my parents, we got 10 acres. I got my punching bag up. I got my tractor. I'm getting ready to buy me a big old pole barn. I'm getting ready to put a big old pole barn in the back at my parents' ranch. And that's gonna be like my office when I come down. It's huge. I mean, everything gonna be in there, my studio, everything. And I'll be going to St. Louis. Allah's will, we'll be putting one of my subordinate temples out there with one of my muftis. One of my muftis that live in St. Louis, Dante Smith. We'll be putting our temple and school out there with our library. And if it happened in Flint, Michigan, I'll do the same here in Flint. But I ain't worried about Flint, because Flint, they cursed. You know, it's a whole bunch of haters, a whole bunch of uneducated Negro preachers and politicians. And I ain't got time for that. I'm getting ready to go to Baltimore and kill it. Then I'm going to St. Louis. It's over. But St. Louis, where my mufti Dante is at, it's going to be amazing. But I've been telling people how to get with us. We getting ready to be gone real soon. And all this I offer in the temple. I'm a Wing Chun master student, aka Sticky Hands. I teach it. I teach history, science, agriculture. I'm a herbalist. I'm a behavioral health therapist licensed. I have 3 college degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in business management with a minor in marketing sales. I have a dual master's degree in first century history and religion and linguistics and Christian counseling. And I'll be almost done with my Juris Doctorate degree in Indigenous People Law and Policy. It just take a time because I'm taking my time. I'm only taking a couple classes at a time. I'll stop, come back. I'm not in no rush to do that. Got a few classes left, but whatever. But I'm telling my brothers and sisters, I'm gonna be gone in a minute. And then where everybody gonna be doing? Everybody gonna go back following the crazy stuff because they don't want to donate to something that's real and get a tax exempt receipt and watch something be built from the ground up. And I give everybody a tax exempt receipt. So like I've been telling people, I'm gonna be gone in a minute and I'm going all private. I'm not gonna be on YouTube no more. You might get a little snippet, you know, but I'm not gonna be doing this on my private page. I'll just be telling people to, hey, come join me. And I'll give a little snippet because everybody know what we do. I've been doing this for years and people just watch. And I say, well, you go to the gym, don't you have to pay? And you don't even get in shape. You don't even have a personal trainer. All I ask, you know, would you walk people through the college processes in the temple? I do that in real life. Like, I used to work at a college advisor. I work for Clear University. I work for Grand Canyon University. I work for Cleary, Grand Canyon. I work for Mott. I do this. I teach. This is my profession. When people be want stuff for free, and I say, well, you gotta pay anybody to do things. When you want to talk to an attorney, you got to give them a retainer fee. I walk people through this. I show kids how to fill out their financial aid. I show them how to apply for grant, things that you don't have to pay back, especially if you're going for teaching and things. I do this. And I tell people, I have a master's degree. I went to the university, so I know what I'm talking about. I've been through this. I done helped so many people graduate that don't look like me. That's what I be telling people. I have a gift. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to move like I do. I wouldn't be an alumni for 2 universities. I wouldn't be able to go on the college campus anytime I want to and lecture. I wouldn't be able to go in the libraries, in the doctoral libraries and lecture to college students. I do this all the time. Families look up for me. I tutor students right now today. I got like 6 students getting ready to graduate from Grand Canyon University with their master's degree. I walked them through it. I showed them how to write an APA format. They were getting ready to drop out of school. I showed them how to write in Anatolic bibliographies. This is what I do. I have the degrees that anybody trying to get. You trying to get a bachelor's degree, I got it. You trying to get a master's degree, I got it. Most of our people don't have no doctorate, no PhD. It's a small title. But even brothers with bachelor's degree, that's the talented 10th. If it was that easy, everybody would have a degree. That's why they be hating on it. That's why all the Muslim Negro or the white man, they shut your punk ass up and you studying Ron L. Hubbard. You under Dianetics because your ass don't have the aptitude to graduate from college. And then they be faking like they graduated, like the dude Ben X and Tank got on the internet with that fake Nigerian with some fake green screen, talk about they got a master's degree in Christian history and business, and you a straight up liar and a fraud. That's what I'm telling you. These people frauds. That's why they know not to come on my page. I know them all. I fly out to where they at. They know it. These is little boys. I'm a grown ass man. This is what I be telling these little boys that's on the internet with that, you know, lie under the Nation of Islam, and then every now you can talk like that shit means something. That mess don't mean nothing. I don't care what no man say. Will Elijah Muhammad, and I don't care about none of that shit what no man said. I don't care about all that. All them with people was retarded and in the crazy houses. Ugan Ali, so-called Fire Muhammad, they killed people. They killed their own people. Voodoo in Detroit. That's why they always want to talk about that ain't him. But if that ain't him, well, in the Fed's document, the brother next to him is Ugan Ali. These people are liars and frauds. Let me finish my last before I can get out of here. 3. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. I forget that other Nation of Islam brother that be on Corey Holcomb show all the time. Them Negroes under Dianetics too. I'm telling you. I got all their history. I'm older than all of them. That's why when they see me, they put their head down. I know your history, and this ain't no hate, but it's what it is. Those brothers was under Dianetics. They was going trying to get people, like they diagnosing them, all under Dianetics, all under Scientology. These is facts. And if they mad, so damn what? Don't nobody care. I don't. I don't care about no fake brothers that have been lying to our people for centuries and years. Don't care. They get on TV with all that rhetoric because they not educated. But then they on there talking like they so educated and they so smart. Then they, well, Elijah Muhammad taught us. I don't care what he taught you. I don't care. You can quote that little red book all day. That little red book is fake. Any Muslim come with that little red book, I don't care. It's trash. A lot of the science is off. It's off because most of them brothers are not educated. You operate on tradition. And if I would take all those brothers and take them to the university, peer-reviewed scholarly research, they wouldn't be able to use that little red book because it's pseudo. It's all tradition. The math ain't off. The numbers of the square root of the world, all off. It's all off, and they know it. And that's what I tell us. My people lost due to a lack of knowledge because they had religion, and they got us arguing with each other. Research who Ugan Ali is. I showed this the other day. Them Nation of Islam brothers love us to say that ain't Fire Muhammad. But that ain't Fire Muhammad either in the picture with the Prophet neither. And that ain't Fire Muhammad with the feds with Ugan Ali. And they sacrifice people in Detroit. That's why they only try to show that picture. They try to crop everybody out. And you only have the so-called Fire Muhammad with the two federal agents. But right to the right of the, like they say, the fake Fire Muhammad is Ugan Ali. That's why they try to crop the picture out. Why? Because they stick a fork in them. Okay, if that ain't Fire Muhammad, I bet you that's Ugan Ali next to him. So what they saying? And they both went, and they both was in the crazy house. You see? So you got two crazy fools talking some rhetoric, and then you got no disrespect to no one, and you got what's his name? Farrakhan telling you that the original man hair was straight like his eyebrows, and we were cursed with big lips and big noses, and the original man didn't have big lips and big noses. That's some of the stupidest stuff ever in the world for somebody to say. It's the same rhetoric, y'all, and y'all know it. My people are lost due to a lack of knowledge because we refuse to learn. We let characters get up there and talk because they talking under their religion. I don't care about no more stuff. I'm a historian. I'm a Moor, and that's where it stops. I'm not going to teach no fake religion, no fake history to nobody. Some Negro Christians or some Egyptology, whatever you feel. It's only one science. It's only one truth. And most of these Negroes can't even read. They say Dr. Ben, they scholar. Well, if Dr. Ben is your elder, then clearly you can't read. Because everything I'm talking about, Dr. Ben taught. Lecture. I tell everybody, go on Tony Brown's journals. Pull up Dr. Ben's lectures and tell me, am I saying anything different from our elders? I told y'all, I study all our elders. I had the pleasure to be around elders. I travel. This is what I do. And I'm 99 degrees. I've been telling people I'm about to be gone off social media. I'm about to be gone. If my movies don't post nothing, oh well. Because this social media do nothing for me. I'm being honest. I come on here because I love to talk to some people. And I've been doing this for years. And the only people that really understand is my muftis. And I met all of them just like everybody on the internet. And they understand because they was looking for something. But everybody else just be on here, just want to hear, just want to piggyback or take something else. That's why I said a nation. Negroes don't even know what a nation is. We supposed to have a nation. Brothers supposed to be coming to Friday school, Saturday school, Sunday school, 3 days a week. Brothers supposed to be subscribed to our Temple and School YouTube channel. Brothers and sisters supposed to be giving donations each damn week, getting literature, getting books. And I give you a tax exempt receipt to claim of your taxes. You give your money away to Uncle Sam. People just want to hear me talk, and I say, I'm done talking. It's falling on deaf ears to our people. We'll say, oh, we love this. We got all these religious signs on our pages. But then I ask you, where do you study at? What temple you go to? Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. But we think we know it all. Where you get your books? Amazon, Amazon. So we don't like supporting our own brother because it ain't nothing Amazon I don't have. And I converted everything to ebooks, and I print and bind books. So why? You wear a turban, I got turbans. You wear fez, I got fez. You wear a she-mag, I got she-mag. You wear tunics, cotton and silk, I got it. You like to wear Moorish American regalia and shirts and clothing that mean things, I got it all. I got everything. Jewelry, attire, women's clothing, I got it all. Kufis, everything. So Moors don't frink with me. Everybody that been on my page, that been following me for years, they never supported nothing. They never gave no donations. Here it is, I done wrote 15 books. How many people been following me for years got any of my books? None. Not one person. Not none of these people that been following me consistently that I look. The same people. Nobody do nothing. So I be asking brothers, what are y'all here for? Brothers just loitering. They just like to hear me talk. And I say, if you was going to church, you would give your kid money, you'll give your wife money to put in the tithe box, and they'll go each week. But then brothers come to my classes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and won't do nothing. I can't even get brothers to donate $40 a month, and I give you a tax-exempt receipt. And that $40 a month will get you so much stuff for discounts to get you books for $5. Why? Because you donate $40 a month. Expensive books that I'll be showing for expensive dollars. Books that be like $200. I'll let you get them, the PDF, the ebooks for $10 donation. And you can print it, bind it at Office Max or Staples, or we'll print it for the same price. But our people are lost. People just be sitting on like a bump on a log, loitering. And I tell people, be a participator. Don't be a spectator. Brother, just come on here and loiter and sit like this, love and hip hop or some shit. How we gonna ever have something? And y'all see I got real muftis. Y'all see I travel. Before all this, man, I always lectured at the university. I always was a mentor. I always helped children. I have my own nonprofit. I've been having it for years. I got professors that donate to me. They be laughing like, your people don't get it. They be like, your people don't get it. They just watch, come on your page and watch and support all the dumb stuff. Look at all these people that got on the internet that's joking that y'all be watching. Charleston White, all those goofy, what's the dude name? 50603 Unc, the dude that be having that stupid ass glass, doing his eyes in the head like he talking about shit. That's what I know it. Because all y'all on social media, then them Negroes are caught up in the conscious community, fake stuff, doing COVID. That's where all these Negroes got this stupid stuff coming at me, and they don't want to tell the truth. And I said, y'all follow the stupid stuff, the goofy shit, Charleston Whites, these Negroes fighting little kids, the island boys, this man older than me. That's the rhetoric y'all like. That's the rhetoric Negroes like, stupid stuff. And I told y'all, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry to make niggas look like fools. I told y'all, and I said it. And I told y'all, and that dude, and the Negro Charleston White said he was gonna act the fool. And look, everybody love him. He make money off the internet on all these podcasts, talking some of the most stupidest stuff. And they on all these podcasts. And these niggas podcasts, excuse my candor. And then the white folks like him to come on there, like what's the one dude name? Because they like to see us act the fool. They'll pay us. It's nothing money. It ain't nothing but paper. They love to see us act the fool. They love it. But here it is, brothers got their podcasts and all that. They will never have me come on there. Then I go educate the white folks, and I get paid a grip. And they like, shut all this shit down. You ain't getting no money doing this. I'm gonna always be transparent with y'all. I don't make no money doing this, none. That's why I ask people to give donations, and I have real companies, you know. And so when I deal with the real world, I make way more money. I have way more following. I have way more college people. I have way more European Jews that deal with me every day. I just sold 18 books this morning. A brother jumped on my page. He said, brother, I saw your YouTube post the other day. He was like, I'm a student at University of Flint in Michigan. You live in Flint? I said, yes. He said, can I meet you? Went down to the U of M the other day with a jazz concert downtown. They had an outside little church stuff. Met him and some of his family, white guys. Bought like so many books from him. He was like, this the guy right here I met online. He's a graduate. He's from Flint, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be lecturing. He's getting ready to graduate. So his oral dissertation is me. And is criminalizing a race theory. The book is like $2,500 on Amazon. That's the book he bought for me. He wanted it because he gonna print it and bind it. He bought it for $250. And I gave him a tax-exempt receipt. He get all his books from me. Financial aid was eating them up. A lot of his college books, I got them all. He said, how do you got all these books? I got this math book for $500. The professor only used 3 chapters. When I tried to return it, they only tried to give me $25. Yeah, I know. I was a student. I tell everybody this. So this is what I be saying, man. We a lost cause. We are a lost cause. And I don't care what nobody say. These people are older than me. Look at it. Umar Johnson. All these people be begging. Oh, I need donations. My account messed up. Man, Cash App can't close your account. Cash App closed my account. I don't care. I got real bank accounts because money was coming in. Boom, I got my money. It wasn't nothing like that. But I ain't no fraud. I ain't said I'm finna open up no school and don't do it. I know what it takes to open up. And when the kids get out of school in the summer, they come to me from 8 to 5. Then the parents pick it up. And if parents members, that's how it be supported. You don't give your money to Uncle Sam. You support your religious and charitable contribution of your choice, and I give you a tax-exempt receipt. But see, we being laughed at. These brothers have no history of doing nothing. I tell everybody, y'all should look me up. Look me up on YouTube. See all the kids I used to take to the Phoenix Suns game under my organization. 100 kids. I used to rent a bus, or I used to rent 2 charter vans and let the parents take them. Research me. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I used to go to all the prisons. Arizona, it's a place called YDI, Youth Development Institution. I got a grant to go in there and teach. I got a grant. I used to work there, but then when I figured out, when I got my organization, I said, no, I want these grants. I don't want to work for these people. Boom. Boom. So I done did it all. And that's what I'm telling people. I said, no, none of these people, everybody on here, they don't get books from me. I bet you if you ask a person, they got books right now, they go straight to Amazon and they continue to make Jeff Bezos rich. But I'm Amazon. And Amazon can't do what I can do because I can give you deals. You buy an ebook or from Amazon, that's all you getting. You buy an ebook from me, when you get with me personally, I'm going to give you an extra. When you go on my company page, that's just my company page. But people know me personally. And I sell all my stuff cheaper because I have ebooks. But then people say, well, I like to write in books. Okay, go to Office Max and Staples and have them print it and bind it for a small fee. Or have us do it at bindedbooks.com. It's that simple. Especially expensive books. We only buying expensive books on bindedbook.com. Books that be 5, 6, 1,000, 3,000. Those are the only books that's on bindedbooks.com. But if you want a cheap book binded, we can. That's why we sell the cheap books on mypdfbooks.com. So you can get a little cheap book. Say if it's $30, you can get it from us for like 10 and have it on your tablet. Whenever you want to print it and bind it, you can. But have it on your tablet. But if you want to buy a cheap book off Amazon, that's on you. If you say you like to, flip the pages, that's fine. But we got everything ebooks, so you can download on your tablet and take your books everywhere. Or have Office Max print it and bind it, or have us print it and bind it. But that's all I got, man. Like I say, brothers got to put some money where their mouth is, or I don't want to hear it. Because brothers spend their money every day. Everything costs in the world. It costs to have the internet. It costs to have a phone. It costs to dress. It costs to smoke your weed. It costs to drink your drink. It costs to go to the movies. It costs to any entertainment. Everything costs. So if it costs, then we got to understand that. And if we like what we're doing, why everything you think gonna be free? Why? Why people think, oh, I want to call this sheep and get a whole bunch of information, but then when you get in trouble, you get a court administered attorney, a court appointed attorney, and you plead to a lesser charge instead of somebody that can help you. And that's the only reason why I say this. All the people that follow me on social media are melanated. All the Europeans, I'm being honest, all the Europeans that follow me, they contact me. They hit me up. That's why I be traveling. I'm getting ready to go to the not the Prince Hall. I'm going to. That's why I be laughing with our brothers. How can I go teach to some European Scottish Rite Masons and they pay me a grip and I don't even come lecture to my brothers, all the brothers that go to church that think they know something, and I lecture to all the Europeans that y'all think heavy. That's professors and that's Masons and that's lawyers, and I'm their teacher. That's why I be laughing at brothers on the internet and they use me to get all their books. They don't go to Amazon. One of my college students and the professor like, oh, he's the Moorish Jeff Bezos. I said, no, I ain't no Jeff Bezos, nothing. I'm me. And that's what I tell people. I said, my people lost due to a lack of knowledge because we refuse to learn. I know for a fact, if professor said my library is more extensive than universities, than Oxford, than Cambridge, and Harvard, I know that because that's where I studied at. And I'm part of the Philosophical Research Society. I have books and documents that no one have. All I got to do is look at my YouTube page, look at my Facebook pages, look at my Instagram pages, and tell me the information is not top tier, the wisdom, because forget some books, it's application, and everything in the book is not valid. But if you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in the book. I'm telling you, man, and my people gonna be lost. And when I'm gone, everybody gonna start following somebody else. That's just what Negroes do. They groupies. They follow somebody else. We don't put money behind us. Because if we did, we'll be like all these other mega churches. We'll be like Bishop. We'll be like Joe Osteen. We'll be like Bishop Morton. We'll be like T.D. Jakes. All that. It's Moors all over the world. But these Negroes don't put no money behind nothing. How you think the prophet had the temple? They be scam artists, and y'all know it. So I'm about to get out of here. And like I said, I hope brothers and sisters subscribe to my Temple and School YouTube page. I hope brothers hit me up. I share my information. I share my office number. I share my email with brothers to get in contact with me. I try to convert people over to our StreamYard to be private, because we going private Zoom in a minute. As you're going to notice, a lot of my videos and stuff off YouTube is being deleted, because my IT guy and my PR guy is deleting everything off YouTube. He was like, nope, you done this for a while. He was like, man, you got powerful messages. He like, people ain't been hitting you up, all these Moors. He like, you got all these people that's following you. Nobody buying your book sheet. And then when I deal with the Europeans, they don't want me to leave. They like, man, you done written all these books. You a graduate, and you real, and you done all this, and you have a master's degree. They be looking me up. They're like, you getting ready to have a PhD in Indigenous People Law and Policy. Do your people know this? And you from Flint, Michigan? Come on, man. And I've been doing this for years, and I'm a real mentor, and I'm a real counselor. I'm a real personal trainer. I do this in real life, and ain't nothing fake about me. And that's what I realized. The fake people make it. The real, they don't. I always travel in Texas. I told, we getting ready to have, that's why I said people don't be listening, with no disrespect, Mike G. I don't know if this is your first time on here, but the last couple of days, I've been telling everybody our 5th annual Moors Ball is getting ready to be in Texas. It's getting ready to be in what, College Park or whatever, or College Station, Texas. One of my muftis, Dre Sean, out there. I be out in Texas all the time. I got land in Texas. I help people get acres. That's why I be laughing. If people been following me for years, y'all, people been seeing me. I got 40 acres in Sage Isles, Arizona. Me and my Empress and my family. Me and my muftis got 10 acres in Mojave, Arizona. That's between Vegas and Arizona. I show people how to get land. I get my finder's fee, and I'm out your way. I show people how to get this stuff where you don't get caught up by no hustler. Yeah, we getting ready to have our 5th annual, not our 1st, not our 2nd, not our 3rd, not our 4th. We're getting ready to have our 5th annual Moors Ball in Texas in March. I think it's like the March the 14th or 15th or 20th. I have to check. Yep. We're getting ready to have our 5th annual Moors Ball in Texas. We had them in Arizona. We had them in Vegas. We were getting ready to go to Puerto Rico and have it this year, but my mufti wanted us to have it in Texas, because that's where he stayed. You know. And so we're going to be in Texas in March. But I travel everywhere. Like when I leave here, I'm getting ready to go to Sacramento. I got 2 of my muftis in Sacramento, and we got a basketball camp getting ready to come up, because my mufti is a high school coach in Sacramento, and my other mufti is a professional ref. He ref for high school, college, and WNBA. And so through our nonprofit and through our sponsors, we're getting ready to have a 3-day basketball camp for girls. And we got a couple college girls and a couple of WNBA players that donated their time to come, and talk to the kids and help. We got Gatorade, giving Gatorade. We got a Spalding, supported basketballs. I got a guy that's going to take pictures for their little sports cars with their stats. And then I done this in Arizona. It's a place called the Avondale Sports Complex. One of my young guys I used to mentor named Devin Franklin, he got his big soccer camp thing going on. You can pull him up on Instagram. He traveled all over the world, out of the country, with professional soccer players, because he used to play semi-pro, and he real good. I mentor him, man. This is my brother. He's spirit off, and he a master at what he do. I helped him get his mind right. I do what people want me to do. His whole family wanted me to baptize him. I said, okay, got a mixed family. I do what people want me to do. They wanted me to do this. They're like, no, we trust you. We want you to do this. I do whatever people want me to do. And I say, you understand when you're doing it? Yes, they understand. And this is what I tell people. We have to understand. I'm not mad at people what they don't know. You're going to know something if you're not introduced to it. You only can know what you know. And if your mother don't teach you something, you only can know what they know. And if you haven't studied, and if you haven't had mentors like myself and my dad that's educated and anointed, that been through all the walks of crafts, and then I was able to go to the university, and I grew up in a lot of science with my parents. I used to be with my parents, almost like, if y'all ever see Khalid Muhammad, and y'all ever seen his son Farrah Gray before he switched up and the government paid him that money to get off the mission what his dad wanted him to do, he was always with his dad. That's like how I was with my dad. I was always with my dad at idea. My mom always studied. I was always with them on their hip. But could nobody come to me and strip me and pay me some money to switch my game up like they did Farrah Gray or Khalid Muhammad's son. He called himself Farrah Gray, whatever. But Khalid Muhammad named him after Farrakhan. I know this. And he switched it all up. I'm telling you, I know this. When his dad died, boom, they paid him and his mama. Y'all don't know, but I know. That's why he don't talk like his dad. People don't even know he got a son. I said, yes, he do. He be talking that stupid stuff. So once again, I told Morris, I use the internet to reach people. I love the internet because I met all my mooties from all different states and backgrounds. That's why I use this internet. And brothers still haven't got close. Brothers still don't come. They just all over the place. Brothers don't send no donations. Brothers don't have no books. They ask me the same question. What about this? What about this? And I said, brothers, I wrote the manuals. Well, what about claiming my nationality and part and parcel and state and all this? I said, brother, I wrote the science. I got the state booklet. You want to know about the feds? I wrote the book. Sufis, I wrote the wisdom. I gathered, compiled, and divinely prepared. So no old fool with missing teeth that call themselves some grand sheik can just be saying some rhetoric to you. That's rhetoric. I don't respect no old fool. I don't respect no old fool. I don't give a damn. You ain't coming to me with that crap. I got a daddy. And I'm going to tell you to shut the hell up with them lies. Because it ain't done nothing. These people bums. Every time they need some, or we trying to raise some money, somebody needs some medical help. What you mean raise some money? You don't got insurance? And then they talk all that stuff about this. What doctors they going to? They ain't no Moore's doctor. They taking their ass to the hospital or to the urgent care. These people is stupid and they bums. I'm telling you, they straight up bums. Most of these people is straight out of prison. And most of these people living with women on Section 8 on welfare. These dudes get up every day to do strictly nothing. They ride around with fake badges and all this. They ride around acting like they got some paperwork. And then they got kids asking what they want their kids to do. I want my kids to be the best and go to college and all this. Well, you ain't went to college. You stupid. Your wife on welfare. You ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't even trying to better yourself. You don't have no skill. You a stupid ass sovereign citizen. You living on Section 8 and welfare. The government is your daddy. You're not no man. You're not no master. You're not no God. You a chump. And then if you were more, you ain't linking up with no elder that can help you. You ain't linking your kids up with no elder that can help you. I be seeing these kids, most of these people, kids, no disrespect. Most of these kids got kids that's ADHD and autistic. I know this because a lot of these women be drinking and smoking and they think that ain't going to affect their babies. And I be seeing them out here. I said, your kid is retarded. No disrespect. These Negroes out here worried about some other people at work and you got a kid that's struggling. Your wife don't know. Y'all struggling, man. You should be resurrecting your family. And that's what I tell y'all. My more science is for my family. My wife down with me. My mom and my dad down with me. I'm resurrecting my family. I got real donors, and I'm getting ready to be gone for a minute. I've been casting my net out here. I've been telling people, everybody on here got a job. Y'all give y'all money to Uncle Sam. Oh, I'm getting a tax return. No, you're not. You're getting a small tittle of what Uncle Sam took from you. And I told people we can decipher that to our religious and charitable organization of our choice, and I give Negroes tax exempts. And that's how we build our temple and our school and our library and our basketball teams. We don't got to be compete with nobody else. We private, but it fall on deaf ears. And then everybody let the government tell them what to do. When y'all have babies, Moors don't even have midwives. These Negroes be lying. They go to the hospital. Yep, that's right. My dad will tell you. My dad, I'm telling you, when I go back, my dad, I resurrect. When I went to school, my dad already got a PhD. My mom got a PhD. They said when you went to school and got this specific degree, they went to school with me. I studied with my mom and my dad. My dad will tell you. I resurrect my mom and my dad. They'll tell you, they ain't look at me like I'm crazy, like these Moors. Oh, my mom and my dad, they think I'm crazy. Yeah, because you talking crazy. Little boy, I'm an educator and an elder. I lecture in universities. All my mother and father used to come to all my lectures at the college, everywhere they travel. All my graduation and stuff, I shared on YouTube and everything. You know? You know? But you're right, Mike G. And my dad is a master craftsman. My dad had to leave it. Even though my dad is my elder, but I'm my dad's sheep. I'm 99 degrees. My dad was a Prince Hall Mason. He was hired in Flint, Michigan. He'll tell you he left that shit because them Negroes sorry. I'm 99 degrees, ancient right of Memphis and Mizraim. I got my own charter. My dad is under our auspices. My dad is under my brotherhood. I'm Melchizedek to my whole family. I'm Melchizedek to a whole bunch of white Masons. They only 32 degrees. I've been telling y'all. My professor is a potentate in Arizona. I'm his teacher. That's why I be laughing at us. I said, man, and people pay homage. So why should I open something? People like, you gonna open up the temple for what? My stuff gonna be private. I'm not. My stuff gonna be for whoever want to come. That's a student. And most of my supporters are not Moors. I done told most of my supporters are professors, Europeans that I lecture with that give me donations because they don't want to give their money to Uncle Sam, and my muftis. I'm just being honest. And the people that I meet in everyday life that buy my books, because a lot of people use me for a library, and a lot of people call me and say, Sheik, I need this, I need this. So I got like 3 phones. I kept one for my business, and it's bringing every day business. Every morning, people calling me, college students and European, Sheik, do you got this book? You got every single day. Nobody on my page do it. I bet y'all bought some books in the last month. Anybody on my page, I bet you probably bought a book in the last couple months if you real about what you do. And I ask you where you get it from. Amazon, because you ain't get it from me. Barnes and Nobles. Anything you get from Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, I have it. And everybody know that already. Everybody should know that. Everybody should know that. And that's why I said we not a community, because when opportunity, and it's something that I have, my name don't come up. Everybody go to Amazon. Moore's One Affairs. They go to the George Lottery, the Masonic store, or Amazon, because it's a little cheaper. But I give you a tax-exempt receipt. It's part of your religious regalia. But people don't understand that because you don't have a teacher, a sheik. So everything is about you is rogue. When the cocoa come out, when COVID came out, everybody was coming up making them fake ass affidavits like they are part of a religious organization. Not my people. None of my people had to get that because the religious laws protect us. I'm legit, and that's what I've been telling people. And everybody gonna see when I'm gone, everybody gonna resort right back to the same bull crap that's out here. That's why people don't be wanting to say nothing. I know all the shams. Anybody that's shamming, that's lying, I know them all. And I bet you if my name come up, they ain't gonna say nothing because I fly to their city. I'm telling you, this is old. All this stuff is regurgitated conscious community stuff. All this stuff is regurgitated Sonetta stuff. All this is regurgitated polite conscious community, rise of Moors, all that. I ain't gonna say Asir the Duke because people be confusing his names with stupid stuff. But when you're around goofy Negroes like the dude from Detroit, the king of the Moors and all that retired shit, you're gonna get caught up in that. When these Moors buy a badge and put the AA22 number on it, like that's some special get out of jail free card, then I can't listen to nothing else you saying because I know that's trash. I can't listen to nothing nobody else saying. Nothing. And most of these Negroes just be trying to sell snake oil or they stupid ass Jack and beanstalk pills like fake Billy Carson. They talk all that stuff. They boom the infomercial. Buy these pills, it's gonna make it, man. That stuff fake. That stuff fake. I'm just as old as them brothers. I work out. I'm telling you, you don't need no pill. You gonna doo-doo that mess out. It's a little you got an intestine called the velvet. You gonna doo-doo that mess out. If you eat right, if you live right, you don't need to take no pills. I show you all this. I'm a herbalist for home study. Yeah, I love Dr. Sebi, but Dr. Sebi got all his wisdom from the doctor from Honduras, herbology for home study. I got the original manuals. This is what I be telling people. I got all real teachers' manuals. I make it. A brother hit me up. He was talking about that one boy. I don't even know his name. Oh, Yada. He was like, man, this dude Yada selling this apple of Eve or Adam and Eve juice or whatever for $150. I said, so why you telling me, nigga? He like, well, I know you a herbalist. I said, okay, so what? You should be hitting me up and say, man, do you know how to make concoctions? You ain't got to bring this dude up. Forget him. Why are you bringing him up? It cost $150. Are you buying it? Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of bottles, but it ain't worth it. What, you bought them? Dumb. What on the bottle? Do it say it got ingredients on it? Yes. Read the ingredients to me. Bloom, 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 bloom. I said, okay, dummy, make your own. Well, I don't know how I want to. Would you make it for me? Yeah, for a fee. And then you do it on your own. So once I get my fee, you go get it on your own. All the herbs on there is on the back of the bottle ingredients. I make your herbs now. If you don't like the fruit that he used, then tell me what fruit you like, and then you can replace it. Boom, dig your concoction. You can call it whatever you want to. You can call it a tree of life. You can call it Adam and Eve, but he just called it apple of Eve, whatever, because that's what he wanted. He used the apples probably and something else. But the herbs, I told you, I'm a herbalist. I got a warehouse. My mufti, Gregory Maso L. Herbs of Mayat. That's what I be telling people. Can't nobody get on this internet with that fake guru stuff. They're going to look me up and they ain't going to say nothing because they know I do it. And I work out in real life. I ain't just trying to lose no weight to fit in no dress like these Negroes doing, just getting skinny. Man, I'm 48 in January. I'll run tables around these little boys. These little boys. I'm telling you, it's your life. You got to work out. And once you know your blood type and once you know your energy, that everybody's not the same. That's why I tell you, know your body, know your blood type. I'm telling you. And then know nature. Work out every day, sweat. All that got to do with this. You never see them people working out, but they just getting skinny. You don't know if they really taking what they doing. These Negroes might be taking Ozempic, like most of these people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And when I show y'all gonna be like, damn, Sheik, you just bust this dude out. I said, hey, because I know games, and I travel all over. I'm telling you, it don't work like that. These Negroes take Ozempic. And Ozempic ain't nothing for diabetics. That's why they lose weight that fast. And they say, "Ooh, I was working out. Oh, I worked out." I'm telling you, it's a joke. It's this dude that used to be on internet TikTok all day, big dark skinned dude. He friend like he working out. Boy, you took Ozempic, then started working out. I know. And then they get on the internet, act like they some gurus, they some health gurus. Man, you took Ozempic. I know game. Then they try to then these dudes be trying to say, oh, the woman, you got to take care of the woman, all that. That's game. You see the internet, they always trying to play the man and the woman, or vice versa. Even with the Captain Samuels, the high qualified man or the high whatever man, it's always man and woman. You got the dude yada trying to tell men, oh, you got to take care of your woman and do all this stuff, man. But I know these characters. These people be characters. These people be characters. These people be characters. They don't live that life. It's all infomercial payola. It is. Because tell them to take their shirt off. Tell them to take their shirt off. If they in so much great gut health and all that, tell them to take their shirt off. All that dressed up clothes, all that stuff, these Negro skin don't be clean. They be having bumps all on their face. Nobody care about no exotic clothes and no tunic and sitting in no designer car. You got that car for selling the stuff. But take your shirt off and let's see if you good shape. Make a muscle. These people don't be having no muscle, no form, but they want to tell you about a whole bunch of stuff that they just read. I don't see it. Telling your brother to take their shirt off. They're younger than me. You don't see these people working out. You see them people with clothes on talking to you. And you drinking that stuff and you shitting it right out. I'm telling you what I know. But I'm out of here, man. I love y'all. Support your brother, man. Y'all know my phone number. Y'all know my information. Support. That's what's needed. Don't just sit and watch us build. Be a part of it. Don't give all your money away to Uncle Sam. I can give you a tax-exempt receipt. Be a part of it. Come to class. Use me for your source of your library and see how I build your library. And you see the cost of all this wisdom. And then I break it down because I live it. And I lecture these books. I lecture everything. I love y'all, man. Please, it's not a such thing as a dumb question. Anything y'all need, get with me. I just got a new phone number too, man. For office number, I had to get this phone. People have been asking me. So I got a new number. I'll share it with people, and that's going to be my office number. So when I'm done with, a lot of stuff on my personal page, brothers can get with me. If you ain't subscribed to our Temple and School YouTube page, and if you ain't connected to me, because most of my teaching is going to be on StreamYard and private Zoom, and a lot of my muftis, we share it on our YouTube page. But brothers, y'all can be connected to me because I do special private teachings on Zoom that nobody never sees. Like the stuff that we share on our YouTube page, I have private classes that nobody see, and that's all on Zoom. Those are my students and members. I have right now students and members. I have my muftis, I only have 8 muftis because those are my close companion, my ministers, like been with me for years. Those are my muftis. If I ain't available, they teach or they play reruns, whatever. But I teach so many people privately on Zoom. I have a whole community, and I'm trying to build it. And I don't want people to be like, oh, he's gone. I want y'all to be able to be a source with me. I want people to support. I want you to feel good about coming up when you come to the temple and all that, and when you supporting, because you supporting. I want you to feel good when we get the brick and mortar. You come in and use the library and do all that stuff and use the whole facility. I want you to feel good. Hit me up and say, hey, Sheik, this such, man, I'm looking for this literature, and you a supporter, and you getting all this stuff for pennies of a dollar, and you get a tax-exempt receipt. I show you how to tie your fez. I show you how to tie your turban, aka your she-mag. This is just a knitted one. This is just a cap. I just wear these to work out, but I have turban underneath. I just do for workout. But I show you how to wrap your turban, wear your fez, wear your she-mag, wear your kufi, wear your yarmulke. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your history. I teach this with young kids, and I'm a real educator in real life, y'all. But I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.